His life was part of Illinois history, but his legacy will forever live on.
Oscar Lawton Wilkerson Jr. was the last known surviving Tuskegee airman in Illinois.
And he died last month. Tia Ewing has his story.
Don and Corey, as a child, Wilkerson's dream was to learn to fly. He did that, but racism grounded some of his plans. But he still soared, becoming a history maker as a Tuskegee airman.
They always wanted to fly since being quite young. Used to build model airplanes.
It was a dream that became reality for Oscar Lawton Wilkerson Jr., the last known surviving Tuskegee airman from the state of Illinois.
He wouldn't brag about his intelligence, but if you spent some time talking with him, you would suddenly realize how smart he was.
A graduate of Bloom High School in Chicago Heights, he passed the training program for the Air Force, was trained to fly the B-25 bomber after World War II and the country's first black aviation combat unit, but never flew during combat. He served in other positions, but was given an honorable discharge.
When Wilk got out of the service, he applied to all the airlines, and they all refused him. He even received a letter from one of them saying, well, at this time, we are not hiring Negroes.
Born in 1926, that experience of racism wasn't new to the man affectionately called Wilk.
We had segregation back in Chicago Heights where I was born.
Wilk was the vice president of the Dodo Bird Chicago chapter, named after the extinct bird that can't fly. But Wilk never allowed societal woes to ground his plans. He owned a Cessna 172, studied in Chicago and New York, and became a freelance photographer, an insurance agent, the first black driver for South Suburban Safeway Lines, a radio host and program director.
He would take the time to teach the next generation what they needed to know so that they could display excellence too.
A devoted Christian, Wilk spent 18 years as a member of Hillcrest Baptist Church in Country Club Hills. The veteran died one day before his 97th birthday last month. His life mission was to educate children and encourage them to go into aviation. His pastor says he encouraged everyone to stay the course.
Wilkerson's oral history was captured and will be preserved by the history makers. There are also plans to name a college scholarship in his honor. Tia Ewing, Fox 32 Chicago.